the first couple of times Birch ran down the floor, I was pretty scared. He was a pretty fast kid, but after that, I kind of got my feet under me and got some help getting back a little bit a couple times. And yeah, I think I was in pretty good shape.
Were they challenging you at all to settle for the outside shot? And did you feel good about getting open looks from beyond the arc?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was open, so it's one of those things where it helps relieve the pressure off the guards for me setting a screen on the guy, and then if they're going to send two with him, like on the ice, I mean, if I can pop, it's really beneficial because it's wide open.
Well, obviously your main role as a post player is working down low, but do you spend much time doing three-point shots? I mean, obviously you're capable of doing so. I mean, how much time do you spend doing that?
I mean, I can't really give a time. It's just, I mean, I work on it in practice. It's one of the things like I've always done kind of throughout high school, so it's kind of come natural a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I work on it. It's part of my game. Coach Neal understands like that's part of it, and Coach understands that I can do stuff there. But they want me to get down a little bit more.
What specifically did you guys do to get Ben in foul trouble?
We didn't really do anything physical or like exactly. We just kind of went at him. He's young. He's a great player. But yeah, he's definitely young, and so he's got to learn a little bit about that. But we just went at him, and we got some calls, and got him in foul trouble.
Everybody's talking about how quick they are. It seems strange nobody's asked you about how big you are.
I mean, I don't really. Yeah, they were quick several times. Like they were able to get to us, but I think our help defense was there to stop them and make them make that extra pass. Where sometimes they hit that shot, sometimes they didn't.
But when you got the ball down low, did you feel you could do a lot with it because it couldn't match up with you inside?
I feel like I could. I would have liked to hit some of those, a couple of extra ones, but yeah, I mean, if they're gonna play me behind me like that, it's gonna be tough to stop me with my length and size over them.
Was this a big win? And number two, how important is it for you guys to defend the house?
Oh, I mean, it's huge. Like we've talked about all week, like. This league, you're gonna have to definitely protect the house, because I mean, I just heard Boise barely beat Wyoming. Like it's gonna be like that every time you're on the road. Every game's gonna be a battle, even when we go to Boise next week. So yeah, it's huge to protect the house, and yeah, this is always a big win. The team to pick to win the conference, that's always gonna be a big win.
Alex, do you think that you deserve that technical?
I don't really have a comment about that. There's not much I can say about that, but. He said I said something, and I'm sorry I said something, I guess.
Anthony was doing a lot of talking after each shot he made. Was he trying to get into your head?
I didn't really hear him. He made a lot of good moves out there. He's a very good player. What I've heard, he's going to be a lottery pick. So, but congrats with him, and he had a good game besides the foul trouble.
Did it get you a little fired up to hear all the talk about him coming into the game?
I mean, yeah, I'd have to say it did. I mean, I think whenever you have a chance to prove yourself against a better player, I mean, I've done it kind of like throughout my career, even in AAU and stuff like that. It's always fun to like see who you're going to play against. Oh, where's this kid projected to go someday? Like, that's pretty cool. And to be able to play against guys like that, it just makes you better. So it was fun.
There were 7 scouts here to see him. Do you feel like they left maybe with an impression of you?
I mean, I went out there and played hard. My teammates gave me a lot of love, gave me the ball a lot. I did what I could, and we went out and got a win. So, yeah.
Do you think you can touch on the play of Cam? You know, he had 6 points and 6 fours, but he seemed to be doing everything else right.
Yeah, I mean, just definitely his defense at the end when Chad kind of went down. I mean, 6'9", 240, to be able to guard him like he did, not letting him drive, that's really impressive. And that's something that won't go on the stat sheet, but that was huge how he wasn't able to really body him up like maybe he was other times, and then we weren't really having to trap him when Cam was down there. So yeah, like that, what he did tonight was outstanding.
How valuable was it to have the 9 days off?
I think we needed it to kind of come back, relax a little bit, get our rest, and then kind of like we talked about earlier, kind of get our offensive execution back, which I think we saw there. I mean, our numbers still really aren't there where, I mean, we really like them, and we didn't shoot as well from the free throw line, but we definitely came focused on defense, and we spent the time in scouting them, and I think it showed when we were out there.
You know, just throughout the flow of the game, sometimes I take some tough shots, a couple open shots that just didn't go in, but when you have Alex Kirk that had a night that he did, and they're going to show a lot of attention to him. You know, I'm a leading scorer on the team, a junior. I've been here for a while, so you know, it's nothing selfish. I just feel that it needs to be, in my hands or Tony's hands or Alex in the post. But most of the times they put the ball in my hands, and tonight a couple of them went down.
Kendall, they seem to try to focus on you defensively. You were kind of their focal point, especially early on. How were you guys able to kind of adjust, and how were you able to personally kind of get past that?
You're just staying in the flow of the game. Coach told me in the first half, just keep my head. Sometimes, he told me I get out of the offense a little bit, but just to stay disciplined, and the shots will come to me. I got some good shots, missed a few open shots, but I think the attention drawn to me caused a 4-on-4 game, which allowed some penetration and the big mans to finish down low, which is a good thing.
All the talk coming in was about their big men, and Alex was probably the best player in the front court tonight on either side. Talk about him.
Yeah, he was the best player on the court tonight. Obviously, Bennett showed his ability and very skilled, works hard, seemed like a good team player. But at the end of the day, Alex, 7 for 13, 10 boards, 23 points, whatever it was. That's as big time as it gets.
When he was in foul trouble, Bennett was.
Mm-hmm.
How important was that in the second half?
That was big time. Just like they focused on me, we focused on them. He's their guy. He's been their guy all year. He's a workhorse, and we doubled down on him, and that seemed to be pretty effective. We got him into foul trouble. The other Anthony Marshall got into foul trouble. That's their two best players, so that really worked to our advantage.
You guys have played so many close games this year. Is it just old hat when you look up and there's 2 minutes to go and it's even? So what?
Yeah, sometimes we don't like it to be like that, but like you said, most of the times this year it's just kind of worked out like that. And with a 14-2 record, I think we've had the ability to knuckle down on both ends and make big plays on both sides of the ball and finish plays. And I think we're pretty satisfied with the result so far.
How tough is it for teams to guard Alex, especially what he's able to do, the way he's able to stretch the floor?
Oh, yeah, he's big time. He was hitting shots tonight from the perimeter, and we were coming off him, sent a lot of drag screens, and he was just able to pick and pop, and his three ball was looking great tonight, his mid-range. He had the whole package tonight. He was by far the best player on the floor.
Was this 9 days off coming into this game an advantage for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. They had 2 games last week, and we had a chance to get our legs under us, work hard, and work on what we needed to do. Still didn't shoot the ball great, but I think in terms of our execution and the shots we did get, it was a lot better, and it's just something to build on from here.
To beat the team that was picked to win the conference in your first game in league play, talk about the confidence that gives you guys going forward.
Oh, it's a lot of confidence, but at the same time, we're defending champions, and it's our home court, so we did what we were supposed to do. They're a great team, and we're going to have to get a big one on Saturday and then go down a few weeks and try to beat them, UNLV, at their place, but we did what we were supposed to do.